The decision by OPEC Plus is viewed by the US as politically cumbersome for an administration battling skyrocketing inflation that has added a clear economic dimension to this year's midterm elections, and that could define the last 2 years of President Biden's first term in office. Democratic congressional leaders have been outspoken about the need to revisit the relationship with one of the world's leading oil producers, particularly in the aftermath of a US intelligence determination that Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman approved the operation to murder journalist Jamal Khashoggi in 2018. The OPEC decision went ahead despite US objections to the move.
They also presented no market basis for the cuts. We said that to them, and we suggested that if they did have concerns about prices going down significantly, if their objective was to keep prices at a certain level, they should wait and see how markets reacted over the coming weeks, and wait at least till their next monthly meeting. So that's what we strongly urged them to do for the reasons I just said. They didn't do it, and as you know, we are not only deeply disappointed in that, we think it's short-sighted, and as the president's made very clear, that decision has to have consequences, and that's something that we're reviewing as we speak.
The White House went further, accusing Saudi Arabia of aligning with Russia, whose war in Ukraine has further strained energy supplies.
From the beginning of the administration, since taking office, the president has been very clear that the United States needs a different sort of relationship with Saudi Arabia. He has said that from very early on. And I have said this last week when OPEC made the decision to align their energy policy with Russia's war aims and against the American people, further underscores that reasoning to realign that relationship, to reevaluate that relationship with Saudi Arabia. We are reviewing where we are currently right now, and we'll be watching closely over the coming weeks and months as well, consulting with our allies and also with members of Congress.
Saudi Arabia has rejected Washington's criticism, arguing it acted responsibly in the OPEC Plus decision to cut production.
Oil is a commodity, not a tool or weapon for the political process. Therefore, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, being one of the members of OPEC, has taken the decision unanimously in the organization and considered that it is in the interest of the market at the present time to reduce production. And this was unanimously done by the OPEC countries. And oil prices rising or decreasing is the result of the supply and demand. And this is controlled by the market, not the members.
Senate Foreign Relations Chairperson Democrat Bob Menendez earlier called for a freeze in cooperation with Saudi Arabia, accusing the kingdom of helping to underwrite the Russian war on Ukraine. He calls specifically for a freeze in arms sales and security cooperation beyond what is absolutely necessary to defend U.S. personnel and interests. Sherman Briceby's SABC News, New York.